Have you ever encountered something so terrifying in your life that you just freeze in the face of it? Stay tuned. Today on Moxie Talk, we are going to uncover how to face your fears. Hi everyone, I'm Fia Fastbinder and welcome to Moxie Talk, where we help you find your voice, share your message, and lead with confidence. Today we are talking about how to face your fears, how to walk towards your fear. But before we do that, if you are watching me on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you enjoy this video, share it, like it, and continue to watch the videos we put out. I wanted to start off this vlog on fear by telling you a quick story about a camp that my kids do every summer called Junior Lifeguards Camp. And the culminating event at this camp is a pier jump, where the kids stand at the edge of the pier, a lifeguard counts to 3, and they jump off the edge of the pier into the ocean. It's about a 40 to 50 foot jump, and then they swim all the ways back to shore. Now, this pier jump is literally a case study in fight, flight, or freeze, because every year some kids get up there and they curl their toes over and they just can't jump. And I always wonder if it's better for these kids to actually make them jump, but not push them off, but maybe have somebody jump with them, somehow get them to jump off the pier. And I've come to the conclusion that it is better, because when we don't face our fears, when we allow our fears to get the better of us, they become this green-eyed monster. They build into these giant fears that in some cases take over our lives. I know this was the case for me, and many of you that have been watching my vlogs for a while know my story of freezing, literally freezing on stage during a Broadway play. And I didn't go back on after that. I didn't do the equivalent of trying again to jump off the pier. And what that caused for me was a massive depression. And this fear, because I didn't face it, became huge. And it took me years to finally face that fear and get back on stage. And in those years, I wasted so much time feeling fearful and depressed because I wasn't doing what I loved. So this freezing, this modern day equivalent of freezing in our fight, flight, or freeze survival mechanism is really not helpful for us anymore. Freezing, in most cases, especially in my case, was stagnation, was not moving forward towards that thing that scared me the most, not walking towards the fear. And most of us that have had a fear that is so great, and we face it, and we freeze, and we quit, and we give up, know that feeling of defeat and stagnation. I've always loved the quote, "A rolling stone gathers no moss." And I love this quote because there is such a direct correlation between forward motion and progress in our life. When we freeze, when we stop, when we give up, when we don't jump off that pier because of fear, we give up on the things that mean the most to us. So it makes sense in the bigger scope of things that we have to find a way to move forward, to jump off that pier. And I know that the scarier the thing, the more resistance we'll throw up, the more our brain will tell us to not do this thing, that it's too scary, that we won't succeed, that it will somehow take us down. But literally finding a way to go forward is the antidote. Now, recently, there's been a ton of amazing studies on fight, flight, or freeze. And the antidote to that being literally moving forward. There's been studies where they take participants who have PTSD, and they put them in a machine that creates rapid eye movement, in the sense that it means that this person would be moving forward. They're not literally moving forward, but their eyes are moving in a way that would tell their brain that they are moving forward. And during these studies, they will have a large object fall at this person. And what they found is that the people that have rapid eye movement, as if they are moving forward, actually go towards the object that's falling. They attack it. They don't run away. They don't freeze. They attack it. So if we think about fight, flight, or freeze, and the antidote being forward motion, or instead of running away from this thing that scares us, or freezing when this thing scares us, literally attacking this thing that scares us, this is really the solution to any kind of modern day fear. And it doesn't have to be huge leaps and bounds that you take forward. You don't have to attack this fear head on in one giant leap. But we do need to take baby steps moving forward. And I don't know what it is for you that means so much to you, but is also terrifying. I know for these kids in the pier jump, literally it is moving forward. It is jumping off the pier. In my case, it was moving forward back to presenting on stage, performing on stage. But the key is forward motion. And if you can find a way to get yourself to literally take forward motion, whether it's just writing down these goals and then taking baby steps towards these goals and continuing to tell yourself over and over that it's progress that matters, that it's forward motion that matters, not that it's going to be perfect. That if you choose forward motion and courage over comfort, you will face those fears. And they won't become this big, hairy, green-eyed monster that literally takes over your life. So if you are stuck in a rut right now, if you're watching this and there is something that has terrified you and frozen you, and you know deep down inside that you are not taking forward motion because it scares you so much to even think about, I'm going to ask you, what is the opposite of frozen? What small steps can you take forward? How can you take small forward steps, slowly but surely go into attack mode towards this thing that scares you, but also means so much to you? And then, like those kids at the pier jump, curl your toes over the edge, look straight forward, and jump. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this vlog helps you. Those of you that are feeling stuck, maybe this will be the first step to get you unstuck. If you enjoyed this vlog, please make sure to share it, like it, subscribe to our channel, and check out moxieinstitute.com. You'll find a ton of classes on fear, how to face your fear, and we'd love to be there with you when you jump off that proverbial pier. In the meantime, make sure to lead brilliantly, live boldly, and speak with Moxie.